Hey, good evening, folks. It's Sunday evening, 6th of September 2015, and I've been going through my Facebook stuff, and I seen a video from damn.com, I think it is, I'm not sure. But it shows these refugees in, I believe it's Germany or Austria, one of the two countries, I'm not sure where. But the Red Cross sent care packages for their, got little food, snacks, and stuff like that in it. Normal care packages. And I'm watching these refugees turn it down. They got children. Their children are starving. They just got displaced from their homes in their country because of the supposed terrorist stuff that's going on there. Well, here's the thing that bothers me about it. Phone calls have been intercepted, and it called for 500,000 ISIS people to infiltrate Europe and the U.S. and Canada. 500,000. That's 500,000 people. Terrorists. That's a whole hell of a lot of problems. But I'm going to ask a simple question. How many of you think that if you're displaced from your home, you got no money, you got nothing to go home to, you got no place, and this country has opened its arms and let you in, how many of you are going to turn down a care package just because of your religious beliefs that's got food and stuff like that, necessities for you, socks and stuff like this in it, just because it has a red cross on it, a Christian symbol? You're going to turn it down. Your kids are starving. You haven't had anything to eat in days, decent food to eat in days. And these people are trying to help you out, make you comfortable, and you're turning it down. All because of your religious beliefs? I'm sorry. When it comes to my children, they come first. My religious belief is going to take a back seat to it. Because I'm not going to let my child starve to death because of a package having a red cross on it. I'm sorry, no. These people are terrorists. I'm sorry. You can sit there and say they ain't till you're blue in the face, but you can't prove different to me for the main and simple reason. It's an old military war tactic called infiltration. Sure, some of them people are displaced refugees. There's no doubt in my mind. There's a lot of them that are. But the majority of them standing there in that video are pure and simple terrorists. This was posted by Cliff Kaus, old friend of mine from up home, that he got from a Michael Gray, and it's from the We the People Have Had Enough. And when I see this kind of stuff, and then reading what I've read, not only just on Facebook, but did a little research and background search into it, different sites on Google and stuff that I dug up, those are terrorist those are terrorists. And if any of them poor people would have taken that food, the terrorists would have killed them. It's simple as that. I know what's going on. And the American people and the Canadian people better not allow any of these fools into our country, because it'll be the biggest mistake we've ever made. We've already got enough problems with radical Muslims and ISIS and Al-Qaeda right here in our own damn backyard. We don't need to import any more of them. So I'm just saying, unless the American people are that damn stupid, which I pray to God we're not, tell our leaders in Washington, D.C., hell no, they're not coming here. Don't even think about letting them in. We don't want them. We don't want nothing to do with them. See, the thing is, what we're not getting as a world is these peaceful Muslims that want to live in peace and get along with everybody and not have a jihad every time somebody stubs their toe or gets their toe stepped on. They just want to live peace and have a normal, decent life. We keep getting screwed because those people haven't got the guts or the balls to stand up to this ISIS group and say, that's enough of your shit. We're not playing anymore. Because I guarantee you the decent Muslim people out there outnumber the terrorist organizations 10 to 1. Minimum. 10 to 1. Because there's 2 billion Muslims in the world. And I'm figuring maybe you might have 900,000 terrorists. I think 2 billion to 900,000 outweighs it. If these people wanted it to stop, they could stop it. They could put their foots down. I mean, I realize ISIS has got weapons, these people don't. But there is power in mass. There's power in mass. And we have got to stop this. We've got to tell our leadership in Washington, D.C., you don't even think about bringing any of them here because it's going to be the biggest mistake we ever made in our lives. It would have been like us opening the doors and telling Nazi Germany to walk in. Yeah, come on in. We don't care. Yeah, you're an oppressed people. Yeah, come on in. It would have been the worst thing we could ever do. And this will be the worst thing we will ever do if we let these people in. I mean, when they have proven that they intercepted phone calls and stuff where these ISIS leaders are saying, well, this is what we're going to do, this is the plan, we're going to infiltrate with 500,000 people, 500,000 people in Europe, and we're going to do the same thing in Canada and the U.S., makes you think. And like I said, if you're going to turn down food to keep from starving to death because it's got a red cross on it, then I'm not buying it for one damn second. You're Muslim. You're a Muslim terrorist. You're an Islamic terrorist. You're ISIS or Al Qaeda or one of them other ditzy groups out there. Face it, people. You got to take a look at what's going on. You can't sit here on your asses any longer. Because the longer the United States sits on its ass and allows this shit to go on, our leadership to do what they're doing, our own people fighting amongst themselves because of some stupidity that they hear from some idiot that wouldn't know history if it walked up and bit him in the butt, or them in the butt, don't understand what anything's about. They're just a bunch of sheep. They hear some idiot say, oh, well, Black Lives Matter, nobody else's life does, which is crap. Everybody's life matters. Everybody. And I hate to say it, even a terrorist's life matters. But if they want to be stupid enough to start shit, well, I, for one, will be more than happy to send him on to Allah. So, people, you got to wake up and figure out what's more important. Your peace of mind or your bleeding heart. Your safety or your bleeding heart. I'm going to tell you right now, my safety is a hell of a lot more important than my bleeding heart for people who are displaced. Because I see what's happening, the handwriting's there, all you got to do is look, research, dig a little, you'll see that what I'm saying is true. So y'all have a good one, take care, God bless y'all, alright?